Hello, it's Sandy. I'm back at my Babylock Solaris and I'm working on a gift, and I'm using one of the designs that's in the Solaris. It's design number 10, and that's under the exclusive floral sections of the, let's see, this one, number 10, and it's in this book by it's Babylock Solaris Vision Embroidery Design Guide. It shows all of the embroidery designs in the machine, which I got off of eBay. If you just search, if you need one, you can find it. But I'm back at the Solaris trying to put this together as a gift, and I'm on the home stretch. So I've saved the last part to you, and I'll leave it up to you if you want to join for the whole thing. I'll tell you the rest while it's stitching out, not to waste time. Yeah, it's stitching out the leaves. Debated whether I should have waited to start filming until later on, but I've already done half of it, so I figured it would be fun to share about this in the at this point in time. So again, it's a sweatshirt, and it's got a nice, I think it's Floriani power mesh, just stabilizer behind it. And then I also have floating a tearaway. I think it might be like a light to medium weight tearaway. I didn't have any lightweight. I like to use lightweight since I'm using this topper, the water soluble topper, so that the stitches don't sink into the knit. So I don't always use it if I'm using something that's very closely woven together, but everything I've been doing lately has been like t-shirt, sweatshirt, so I'm using it all the time. And I used my PAL 3 again to make that marking in the center, and once again, I really like it, the PAL 3 by Dime. I'm not promoting it at all. I've just tried all different kinds of tools to find the center, including my long quilting rule, and you know, measuring from side to side, and you name it. I have those plastic rulers that you can mark t-shirts with. I think I got it off of Amazon, and ever since I got the PAL 3, I just keep gravitating to that, because you can eyeball where that crosshair, the infrared, I think that's what it's considered, there's like a red laser light that shines down on your garment, and then you just adjust it till you think it's about in the center and down about as far as you want it to be for the middle of your design on the sweatshirt or t-shirt. And then I use a Fix-On pen to draw the cross mark, and I usually do that after I've attached the stabilizer to the back, because if you do it before, if you iron on your stabilizer, if you apply any heat at all, the Fix-On pen mark will just disappear. So I always apply the stabilizer first, and then I do the markings. And again, I'm just floating. That means I'm just putting a piece of the tearaway underneath the hoop. And I'm using this magnetic hoop. It's a dime magnetic hoop. I believe it's 9.5 by 9.5, and it seems to work well when I'm doing adult-sized t-shirts or sweatshirts. This time I did go ahead and pin back. I'm using my quilting pins, the bent ones back here, to hold the fabric up so it doesn't keep flopping over. Should have done that in the last project, but it was late last night. I was kind of tired, so I was being a little bit lazy. I'm sure you guys get that way. If there's anybody out there listening, hopefully you got the camera positioned in the right spot. so that it's not completely blocking your view, but so that you can also see. It's doing like a grass marking that's, you know, some of these colors, when the machine decides what color, it's been so right on for so long, and then the last like 3 or 4 garments that I've done, it's been off. Like it's been wanting to me to use Floriani, I think it's 103, 101. Those are both like really pale pinks for things when I think they should be white. So do you ever find out that issue with your embroidery? Have you ever used that really pale pink if you're using Floriani thread? Because I was afraid, I didn't want to like have to go over it again. So I've done that sometimes where when I see that I don't like the color, I'll just pick a different one and go over it again. With the sunflowers on this one, I had to do that with the second step, the second yellow that was stitching out using, and it was like a neon, actually it was more of a neon orange, not bright orange, but it was still neon, and it was a lighter shade of orange. And I just thought, for this whole color scheme, no, that was gonna be way too bright. I did like try to trust the process and stitch it out. I didn't like it, so I went over the top of it with a different color. So I think you just got to do a lot of trial and error with these colors, and you get better at it as you go. Okay, 436 is already up here. One moment. Got a bunch of threads hanging down. Want to make sure I pick the right one because I'm using my 10 spool holder. There we go. Wanting to flap backwards. There. Some filling in, some shading. And the leaves and down on the fence, this area. I know the first time it stitched out that shading on the leaves, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like it, I don't know. But then when it started stitching the next color, I was like, okay, that's better. Because you just never know sometimes till you stitch it out. Like that, I was just realizing that yellow down there. Should it really be yellow now that I look at the picture again, or should it have been like a green, because that's grass? No. Well, it's a little bit late now for that one. It's kind of, when I look at it from here, it's kind of like a yellowish green, but it's very light, so it looks more yellow to me. The color in the spool, I can see, I guess, why they picked that one. And it is the same color in the picture, so I think that was their intention. Okay, so I've got to find this blue. Kind of looks like there's a cacti or something over on the one side. I'm not sure what that is. If it's cacti or if that's blue corn. Alright, so I gotta go find that color while it's stitching out. Yeah, I don't even know if I have that color. 3657. It's not even in the book. Well, I'm going to have to find one that I think looks close enough. Okay. Oh yeah, it is that. Okay, so it's ready to stitch out. And if I could blow that picture up a little bit, I could tell. That's half the problem with some of these designs that I get from inside the machine, and not always from buying from a private third party. But it kind of looks like it's a really deep blue, like a bluish purple from the picture. Yeah, I can look at the color scheme. So a bluish purple. All right, I'm thinking that this color might do. Fits in with the color scheme just by looking at it. I sew and I also do card making, and so I just got used to looking at colors. And well, I'm not the best yet at picking out fabrics for quilting and piecing. I think that takes a little more time to get good at. I am better at it picking out colors for this and looking at the color that I have versus the color they want me to pick, and then choosing a color from that. I think it all comes down to time. The time we have to spend on doing stuff like this. So now I'm going to make a little note in my book, because if I ever do this one again, I can say the color I picked. So I'm going to say I wanted 3657, and I used 614. Yeah, it does look like I think I did good picking the color. It's a really beautiful purpley grayish kind of color. 368 is the next one. I don't think I have that one out yet. So 18Q. I have not memorized where all my colors are. I am just going to do something that, since I've done a lot of embroidering the last couple of days, I should just double check to make sure. Oh my gosh. Good thing I checked. This was just a little bit loose. Holy cow. You know, I had that little feeling in the pit of my stomach earlier, and I forgot. So, glad I checked it. Thank you. Thank you, God. You know, you can really wreck your machine if that foot goes flying off. Definitely would break a needle. Okay, the next color is 368, which is, I think, in the blue family. Yep, very blue. Ooh, that's bright. I'm not sure where that is going. Oh, it's outlining what it just did. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with that color. Actually, it says it's not outlining, it's actually highlighting. Well, it kind of goes with the color I picked. I'm going to have to, whoops, I did not clip the thread all the way. Did I clip the right thread? 1 second. I I double check this? Yeah, I did not. Okay, is that telling me I should pick a different thread? It looks like it's darker. Well, it's definitely darker. The thing about this color is I can always go over it. It's easier to go over if I don't like it. And I see that little thread here. I think I like that. Making it look a little bluer. Just doing some more outlining. I'm not quite sure what that is. It made a little mark there. It looks like it's a flower. That's pretty. Now we're switching to, oh, pretty. Now I can use that lighter color once the pink 103. Okay, that's pretty. There's the color. I think I can take a color off the stand. Make room for the new color. Yeah. I think I need like a 20 color stand with the different designs I've been doing lately. They all have a lot of colors. A lot of color changes. This one has quite a few. I can read that to you. But I'll get it going so I don't waste time. So it's 34,400 stitches. Sounds like a lot, but you know, I've got 8 letters on there, so like a quarter of that's probably that. It's got 30 color changes, but it's also, again, counting those 8 letters separately, so that's you know, 22 thread color changes. 23 if I add the color for the letters. It says it takes 57 minutes to stitch out, so with those 20 some thread color changes, I say add a minute for each one, although it probably takes 30 seconds. So 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We'll say 15 minutes. So that's an hour and 15 minutes to stitch out. Could take that one now. I think we're using pink again. Oh, I took this one out too early. It wants the yellow again. I like this yellow. 524. Oriani is a beautiful fall flower, sunflower. I like using that in sunflowers. Oops, I was reading ahead. Cut that thread. Reading ahead of myself. Okay, I gotta go plus minus. I'm going to go back to the one flower and forward. So now I'm starting at the beginning of the color I should have used, which is $1.29. Darn it. And that is kind of a reddish color. So pretty. I might replace it with this pretty red color. Let's see how that goes. That's pretty together. Because they've got, I don't even know if I have that color. I usually have all my thread colors picked out. Thought I did, but I guess the list went on further than what I looked at. But it's almost done. Okay. Pretty color. I like this PF 578 too, for it's like a rusty. Let's see, there you are. Pretty color for fall flowers. Yeah, we only have this color and then 2 more colors, and then it's the letters. Oh, it's the outline. I see. Didn't notice that till now. It's the outline in some areas and little flowers in the other. So pretty. Okay, now we've got, one's 524 again, that pretty yellow. Okay, I'm gonna put some, looks like it's more flowers. And the center point of some other flowers, the mixture. While it's stitching out, I'm going to decide on the what color to use for the I might use this green, that really pretty green that's used in the design for the letters. wants me to use that bright neon orange. Like using that bright orange. Let's see. It's more flowers. Looks like the flowers are probably going to be in the fence. Let's see here. Oh, I see. I think this is the outline. If it's an outline and it's the center of certain flowers, this is my thinking out loud. I think I'm going to use this gold. What's it say in the picture? Yeah, it's not a neon color in the picture. Oh, well, I heard something break. Did it break? Oh, it just tangled, I guess. All right. When that happens, I'll just see if I can see. Oh, it might have got caught on the thread spool. Yeah, it's just doing the outline, so I'll check to make sure it did the outline okay. I think it looks okay. So it's doing the center dots of some flowers, the outlines of the other. Glad I didn't use the neon orange. Whoa, that would have been really bad. So I'm writing down what I use. 563. Yeah, that's what's happening. I just saw that happen with the thread. Sometimes I noticed on newer spools, they unravel a little faster, and I've tried using those spool covers, but sometimes I don't really like how that works either. I just gotta kind of watch it, I guess. Well, don't have that problem if I put the thread in the well though, but it's kind of nice to have them up on the 10 rack. Yeah, I'm taking some of these threads down so I can use this green one we're on. See, it's caught on the bottom of the spool. I think that's what happens sometimes when, whoops, when you get a lot of, when it's a newer spool, it loops around. Don't always have that problem. Okay. Now it should stitch out pretty fast, the rest of it. Well, okay, so I'm reading this and it shows He's going to stitch out love at the top and then life at the bottom. And these are kind of big letters, so if you are done watching and don't want to watch this whole thing stitch out, I was going to let it stitch out and then when it's done, pull off the front. I was thinking I probably should have done that yesterday, so if there was anybody watching, that they could see the finished product without that film on top, the water-soluble film. But it shows there's 10 minutes left to stitch, so it's up to you guys. So I like the green on there. I have to go out and make a call, so I'll be right back. Hi there, did you call me? I like the green. We have 5 more minutes. This E will finish, and then we've got life at the bottom. And those are very wide letters. Well, I'm looking at this. It looks like it got caught there. I might have to go back and check that letter when we're done. Wouldn't you know, the minute I leave the room. Oh, I see what's happening. No. It's exactly what I was saying was happening, is this thread is getting caught. It gets too, I have to back it up. It gets too taut. So I'm backing it up 30 stitches, I think, because that's about where I noticed it's turning white. And I'll do a secure stitch, and then I'll go forward. So I'll go back and fix that one. It's must have done it there too by the O, and I was out of the room, so no. Oh, it's still taut. What the heck's going on? Okay, I'm gonna cut this. I'll rethread it. That is so weird. So I'm going to put it in the front, in this number 1 slot. I do have problems when I use this 10 thread needle threader. It's by Babylock and everything. I'm going to have to call them because maybe they have some helpful hints. Okay, put the foot down, secure it, and see if that works. I'm actually going to take it out of this, see if that helps. So when you watch, it's considered live to me because I'm just going to keep recording. So these are the kinds of things that happen when you do machine embroidery. Okay, so now it's going to go down to the bottom and want to start the love life. But since I want to fix this, I'm going to use my plus minus and tell it to go back. I already fixed the E, and the O is good. So now I'm going to go back. I think I'll put my foot down. And this is about where it should probably be fixed. So I'm going to fix that little gap. Okay, why does that still look like it has a gap? Try it one more time. Okay, there we go. I'm securing it, and then I'll cut the thread. Now I'm going to go in the plus minus. You can go back. I'm going back to the O. That looks good. So go back to the L, and then I'll use the plus. Whoops, I did plus 1,000. So do plus 100. And I'm going to do plus 10, minus 10. Secure the stitch and see if that does it. It went up to the top, so I didn't fix it in the right place. So I'm going to go plus 10. Looks like it goes down the side. Huh. I've got to find the spot to fix it. That must be the end then. So it must have done the down the L stitching in the beginning, because it's doing the loop. Okay, don't like that. Well, I guess I'll fix that L later rather than waste your time. Did you get the idea? So I'll go back and fix that when I'm done. And we'll just do the life at the bottom so we can end the video. But hopefully that was helpful to somebody. Well, I can watch how this L stitches out. So it does the bottom and the L. Okay, guess what? I see that happening again because it's stuck on the bottom of this thing. That is so weird that it keeps getting stuck. I think I'm going to put it in the little well. I don't ever use those. Go back to needle plus minus again. And I'll do a secure stitch. Okay, then it goes over and it does the oh, I see, that's the top of the L. Nope, it's pulling again. Oh, I got caught around this other thing. Sorry. You know, I was not using this thing at the 10 spool for the last couple of projects. I was just putting the colors in one by one and just letting it feed from this little pocket. Okay, so it does the top and then it goes down. All right, I think I get it. And where to go back and fix that other L. It's a long video for this, just this short amount of work, you know, that I'm sharing with you. So, oh, okay, what? Did I see white? Nope, I'm seeing things. Okay, good. Winding up my spools. I'll try to keep up with it, but when there's 22, 23 thread color changes, I can't always put them away as I use them. If there's 8 or 10, yeah. If they're not using each one again, I can put them away. Now I will not be able to remember where they go, all of them, so I'll have to look at my little, I've got a rack on the wall, because I was using these Floriani racks like normal, like a normal person, and then because I have neck issues looking up to find the colors and taking so long to find each one, it's killing my neck. And so I just worked with my husband to create a swinging, it's like a magazine rack on the wall, and it really helps But I've collected so many colors since I got the machine. I'm probably going to need two more of those. They hold 60 colors. Wait, is it 60? Yeah, I think each rack holds 60. Yeah. And I've got 4 thread racks mounted back to back, and they're on the wall like a, I could show you if you're bored, if you make it to this part. So here, I don't know if you can see it. I've got my lights on, but it swings this way and that way, so I can see the colors good. And it really, but not everybody likes that kind of a thing, but it sure helps me. Now we're almost done, and actually I can't take it out of the hoop to show you unless I fix that L. So after this last letter is done stitching out, if you care to stay around to see me rip off the plastic water-soluble stabilizer, or if you want to fast forward, feel free. I'm going to go back and fix that L when this is done, and then at the end I'll take it out of the hoop and rip off the plastic water-soluble stabilizer on the top. So thank you for watching. If you do go, either way, thank you for watching, and give the video a like so I know that you like the videos I'm doing. And if you care to see something special on this machine, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep plowing ahead. Give the video a like, make a comment, subscribe. Forward it to a friend if you think this is helpful to someone else. Okay. So it does the L, like we were saying. Then it goes across the top. Actually, it goes down from there. I don't think it's like doing the cross stitching. That's what threw me off. I thought it was doing an outline. So let's see if we do it here. And it didn't do the locking stitch. So there, I'll put it there. Yeah, it was tricking me because I thought it was not doing the stitch there. Trim this puppy. All right. So I'm going to lift the foot. I probably should back you up. Up and away. Okay, just look at, oh, there's one more. Is there one more? Oh, wait. It could be because there's a jump stitch down the center. And it's pulling on the stitches. There, that's better. There's another one. Usually it doesn't do that. I think it's because I was trying to fix it and it went over. So there, all better. Okay, sorry for the delay again, but it looks like it's good to go to remove. There's one thing you don't want to do is remove it too soon. And I've got Floriani pen on the, not Floriani, Frixon. Just tear off as much as I can of this stabilizer. And then I'll get my little tweezers and get it in between. Can you see that? Love life. I think it turned out very nice. Yeah, there's still some water-soluble stabilizer in here. I'll have to get that out, and there's a little in there. But you get the idea. It looks pretty cool. Once I iron this, those marks will disappear. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.